Hey guys, I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a lowdown on what we do through the winter, what we do in the shop. Yesterday we pulled this engine out of our 350D excavator, and we're going to be doing a little bit of seals on it, and the pumps are starting to leak a little bit on the backside, so we decided to pull them out as well, get them kind of tore apart and resealed. They didn't fail or anything like that, but they are leaking a little bit out of this pump into this gearbox back here, and we're having it overflowing the oil in here because it's actually getting hydraulic oil out of the pump, out of one of these two pumps. We're going to pull them both off and send them away to get kind of rebuilt and looked at. And also we're leaking a little bit of hydraulic or engine oil out of somewhere in the front, and because the fan's right in front of it, it kind of blows the engine oil all over the engine, so it's really hard to find where the leak's actually coming from. So we decided we're just going to kind of reseal everything on the front end of the motor. So we're probably going to do the crank main, this auxiliary pump, a couple of the lines on here. We're going to probably replace them, and also probably take off the gear train cover for the timing cover, and reseal the gasket behind that. And hopefully that sorts out a bunch of the engine oil leaks on the front of it. We might also do exhaust gaskets. They're leaking a little bit, not too bad, but we were thinking while the engine's out, we'll kind of replace those at the same time. And yeah, a lot of the stuff we would have done in the hoe, because there's so much that we're doing to this engine, we figured it was actually fairly easy to pull the engine right out of the machine, and just we can get at everything real easy here. Normally if we were just doing the pumps, we would have left everything in the hoe and just pulled the pumps off in the actual machine. But because the way the engine compartment is, it's really hard to get in between the counterweight and the engine here, and especially on this side, you're right into the where the fan is and everything. So by pulling the engine out, we were able to get at it really easy now, and it only took us about 4 hours to actually get the engine right out of the hoe. So yeah, that's what we're doing with this. We're gonna probably paint it while it's in here. We're gonna power wash it and likely just kind of go with a rattle can, touch the engine up a bit, all the little scrapes and stuff like that. It might just tidy things up a bit. So that's what we're doing with that engine. It's one of the kind of more preventative maintenance things we're doing through the winter, as we don't do much excavating when it's -25 out. So we try to hide inside. The other thing we're working on in the shop is we bought a Cat CT660 Float truck a couple months ago from an auction. It's 2013, still a fairly new truck, it's 5 years old. Had 200,000 kilometers on it, about 4,000 hours. And we got it home and realized it was pushing coolant. We ran it for about a month and started having problems with it overpressurizing the cooling system. So we started doing a bunch of tests, ruled out the air compressor, ruled out the EGR cooler, also ruled out the pre-cooler, which is between the two turbos. That stuff is all off the engine right now. But we basically ruled it down to it was a internal engine problem, either a head gasket, cracked head, or a cylinder liner. And so we just got the head off last week. We sent it to Tilsonburg to, I think it's Karcher machine, and they pressure tested the head for us, and we found out that it has a cracked head. So we have all of the other engine parts on these tables here, all covered up so they don't get dust and dirt on them. And yeah, we got the head back. It's sitting on the skid over here. So that is a cracked cylinder head. So we've got Caterpillar's getting us a new one. It's supposed to come in this afternoon, actually. And then, yeah, we'll start doing some reassembly on that. That one we're probably going to have a friend come in. We don't know a whole lot about putting a head back on an engine. We can tear it down, but there's some pretty intricate specs on how to actually tighten the head down and time it and do all the valve stuff. So we're going to have a friend come in and help us with that. Then I'll maybe quick jump outside and show you the machines outside. We've got the 240s on a trailer going to help out a dairy farmer today that's got his manure system plugged up because everything likes to freeze in the winter. we had it here to pull the engine out of this, out of our 350. Because we don't have a crane or anything. So that's the engine compartment with the engine out of it. We're probably gonna, it's supposed to get a little warmer next week. So we're gonna power wash this before we put the engine back in, and yeah. That's one of the things we do through the winter, is all of our own maintenance. We find we save a bit of money by being a little bit handy and doing all of our own repairs and whatnot. So I think we might start doing a bit of more regular videos, show you guys kind of what we do, and as we get into the spring and summer, I think we'll start doing a bit of excavating videos to that you guys kind of see what we do, and kind of the operations of M&M Farms and Excavating. So thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe to the video, and yeah, if there's anything that you guys want to see or us to show you a bit more on how we take things apart and fix things or whatnot, leave some comments, and we'll try to either answer them or come up with another video showing you guys yeah, how to fix a certain thing, or when we get into the excavating, yeah, how we move dirt. So thanks, guys, for watching, and yeah, look for some more videos out of us soon.